This is the Google Home Hub. This is their take on a smart display. They've added some new things and some new software features with the Home app to make this the smart display to get with a small footprint and $150 price point. We spent a few days with it and we're going to let you know what more can it do, how well does it work out, and what's the sound like compared to the Lenovo smart display. So the Home Hub offers a minimalistic look to it. So think of the Nexus 7 tablet, not sure if you remember that, sitting on a super small version of the Home Max. So it weighs in about 16.9 ounces, about a bottle of water more or less. You got two far field mics on the display, and in the middle where a camera would be is their new light sensor. So you can't make video calls, but you can still make audio calls. You got a mute switch and a volume rocker on the rear. Then the 7-inch LCD display is pretty good. It handles all the visuals, does a good job at doing so. It's good and bright enough to handle the step-by-step recipes and YouTube visuals that would make it look good. Now, speaking of that light sensor, they call it the ambient EQ light sensor. So what this does is it matches the amount of light in the room as well as adjusting to the color temperature. So if you're in the bedroom, time to go to sleep, turn the lights off, it'll match it so it's not this glaring bright screen. It's very subtle, but once you see what it can do, it's actually really interesting. It's actually pretty cool. With this being a small speaker, but how good does it sound? Google put a full range speaker on here, so it kind of gives you a sort of 360-degree sound, but it's not really. Sound product is pretty good for something really small. It does, do a good job of filling up a decent sized room. It's not going to be the loudest thing you ever heard. You can even adjust the bass and treble to your liking within the new Home app. So if you want to know what the Home Hub sounds like compared to the Lenovo Smart Display.
Sun is down, freezing cold. That's how we already know. When it's here, my dog will probably do it for Louis Bell. That's just all he know, he don't know nothing else. I tried to show him. Yeah.
The Home Hub was made in mind of being a good photo frame. Google thought of that and they added a new feature to their photos section called Live Album. So what this does is instead of showing, a specific album or random pictures, you can literally create a custom album based on, the people and the pets in your life that you want to see. Every day, if you're taking pictures with your phone and using Google Photos, every time you take a picture of that person or pet, it'll get updated and added into that photo album. One of the big key features here is something actually really small, and they call it the Home View. So this is pretty much a really small addition, but a big missing piece to what they have with Smart Display software. So the Home Hub is using, instead of Android Things, it looks like Android Things, it's actually a version of Google Cast called Assistant OS. With that, they was able to throw in Home View. So what Home View does is give you a new way to view and control all the smart devices and other home products on the same Wi-Fi network in your home. So by adding this, you can have the hub work with, if you have a Home or a Home Mini or Home Max, and provide multi-room audio throughout the house. You can create a speaker group and have them actually talk together in regards to playing music. If you have a Nest Cam or Nest Hello doorbell, you can view, even though it doesn't have a camera, you can view the camera feed from there and see who's at the door or who dropped something off. You got a Nest thermostat, you can adjust temperature from there. You got smart locks, you can lock, unlock. Smart lights on, off, change the color temperature as well, and much more. Other than that, you can still do all the cool things as, give recipes and tell it to play music and different things. Let's play games, trivia games, and all the countless other things you can do with Google Assistant. But the bad news is that this is slightly more limited. You can't play Netflix or Hulu on the Home Hub yet. So far you're literally just locked into, YouTube TV in regards to video, and then Pandora, Spotify, and all that stuff you can use. Google Home is small yet powerful, as it has access to Google-owned services, but still with its limitations. But at the end of the day, it gives you a cohesive smart home ecosystem for less money. Again, this thing is $150. If you pick one of these guys up, they give you 6 months of YouTube Premium with that. Not 2 months, but 6 months. So that's ad-free YouTube, as well as access to their original content like Cobra Kai and all those things that they have, and as well as YouTube Music. If you haven't tried YouTube TV, you can do that as well. Let us know if you have any other questions for us. We can definitely answer those in the comments below. Are you picking one up? Let us know as well. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. We appreciate you for watching, and see you next video. Peace.